Hi, this is Satiris, and this is dealing with divorce, day 2 of my video series. And today I would like to talk a wee bit about family changes and problems that you can go through when you're dealing with divorce. And really, what I'll be talking about is I'll be just talking about some challenges and stuff that people have, and I'll be, maybe talking about challenges that I'm having myself as well. So that other people can maybe learn from it or get ideas from it or whatever, or maybe get ideas not to end up in the same place. But at the end of the day, one of the things that I find about getting divorced is that obviously my wife moved to another address, so what that does is that sort of kind of splits up your family. And what happens is, where we all used to, sit together and eat and stuff, not as much recently before we got divorced, but we used to for many years. A lot of us used to eat together and stuff, and even there was still nights where we would sit down and a few of us would eat together, and you would have like a family dinner, or at least there would be 1 or 2 members of the family there eating at the table with you. Now, what I find now is basically, all my kids tend to go down and they just go to their mother's house, and their mother doesn't want to see me there, right? Obviously, because we got divorced. So it's a bit weird, because like I'd be sitting here in the house where 3 of my kids actually live with me, and I'd be eating by myself. I'd be eating my dinner by myself, I'd be eating my lunch by myself. And it's a bit weird, it's a bit weird. Obviously there's a lot of anger from the kids, and a lot of hurt feelings and stuff from the divorce, which they don't always express, but it's easy to tell. And even there's some, I'm going through some relationship challenges even with some of my kids, where they like sort of avoid me, don't want to speak to me and stuff, even though it really wasn't my fault, the divorce. It was the other side that initiated the divorce with wanting their freedom. So dealing with your family changes and problems can be quite difficult, and you can find it like really weird. It can feel really weird. So it's just something to think about, before you're getting divorced, or just some of the things that can tend to happen during the divorce process. Of course, everyone else, everyone has a different family, different lifestyle, different everything, so it won't affect everyone the same way that it affects us. But that is my taking for today, and I will see you again tomorrow in day 3. And tomorrow I'll maybe be talking a little bit about the planned divorce, or it was sort of, in one way it was unplanned, but then there was a wee bit of time where you were saying, okay, it's happening, and sort of trying to plan it. And I'm going to be talking a wee bit about that tomorrow. Thank you.